Oh. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Do I have secret cameras? No, definitely not. So don't mind me, I'm just back after 3 months to make a video. I actually had midterm exams and we all know how much a person needs to study for those. Anyway, so I decided to make a video today and it's on Khara Bun. I'm going to teach you how to make Khara Bun or spicy bun. They taste very good with butter and are a great tea time snack. So let's get to it. Also, lot of commenters wanted me to say let's get started 1,000 times. So let's get started. For this recipe we will be needing 2 cups of maida, 3/4 cup of warm milk, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of red chilli powder, 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, 2 sticks of butter, few chillies, we will chop these later, and few coriander leaves and curry leaves. Let's get cooking. Firstly, in a large bowl, take the warm milk, pour it all in. Next, add the sugar. This will bring the sweetness to the Khara Bun. Next, add the dry yeast and mix it well. When you mix, you will see some brown patches, but that's okay. Once it's activated, it will not show. Whisk it well and keep aside for 5 minutes. The yeast milk looks like normal milk, so I think it's activated. Now we're going to be adding some salt. Next, add in the maida. And mix it partially. Don't mix it completely, because we will be needing to add more ingredients to this. Okay, so now I've mixed this partially. Add the cumin seeds, the red chilli powder, and the chopped chillies. You can add as much as you like. I've added 2.5 cup cut chillies, and also the curry and coriander leaves. Mix it well with the whisk, and when you think you're ready to mix it with your hands, get in there. I'm ready to mix with my hands, so you should be mixing like I am doing here. Let's play some music, shall we? Now, if your dough is too dry, you can add some milk. Make sure not to put too much milk, since we will be adding butter into it later on, so it will become sticky. Start mixing it. This looks like a nice texture, and now I'm going to add 1 stick of the butter. Mix it nicely, because butter tends to absorb not very much. I've added both the sticks of butter inside and it has a pretty nice texture. Now what you need to do is you need to punch the dough. Yes, you need to punch the dough. It looks like a good texture, so now I'm going to be covering this with a muslin cloth and let it sit for 1 hour. It's been 1 hour and I'm ready to take the muslin cloth off. You can see that it's full of holes and holes, so we're going to punch it once again, and it'll be way more softer than what you made before that. It's going to be a very nice texture, very nice to touch. So start punching it to let out all the air, since it tends to blow up a bit. Now from this dough, I'm going to be making small balls. You can make any size balls. I'm going to be making these size balls because usually what it does is when it goes into the oven, it just starts blowing up a bit because of course it's yeast. So I'm going to be making these size. You can enlarge it or smaller it. I'm going to be putting this on a parchment paper with a tray. Make as many balls as you like. How much ever the dough gives, you know. Now I have made these all into balls and I get 8 as exactly planned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover them again with a muslin cloth for 20 minutes. Yes, it seems like a long time, but it's worth the wait. So I've removed the muslin cloth. Now it's been 20 minutes and they seem a bit more enlarged. That's what happens with yeast usually. Now I'm going to garnish this with a bit of milk. I'm going to brush them up. This will bring a little bit more taste and it will soften up the Khara Bun when it's in the oven. So I'm keeping the buns inside the oven. They're ready for it. And so I've preheated the oven already at 180 degrees for 10 minutes. And I'm going to be keeping these inside at 180 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes. So these buns have been inside the oven for about 20 minutes. We're going to wait for another 10 minutes, I guess. And you can see there are small cracks on them, which means they are cooking inside as well. The buns are out and they look pretty good. It's been 30-35 minutes and it depends upon your oven or microwave how long it takes, and they should look probably like this. Oh my gosh, they look so good. I've put some butter over it and they look just amazing. Try this with tea and it's a definite try.